Stop running after people who remember you only when they need something. Say no once and watch how your entire life quietly changes forever. This is the story behind the viral truth called "Stop Being Available for Everyone." It begins in a quiet countryside village, surrounded by golden fields and slow mornings. A man named Ethan lived there, known by everyone, trusted by everyone, needed by everyone. If a cart broke, Ethan helped. If roofs leaked, Ethan fixed them. People said Ethan had a good heart because he never refused anyone. But kindness without limits slowly turns into invisible exhaustion and silent self-loss. Ethan believed helping others defined his worth and proved his value as a man. Meanwhile, his own farm remained unfinished, his home neglected, his peace quietly fading. Every night, tired and dusty, Ethan returned home carrying everyone's problems except his own. His mother often asked, "Who helps you when you're empty?" Ethan smiled softly, hoping one day kindness would return to him. That day never came, because takers rarely notice givers until givers stop. One stormy evening changed everything, revealing the true cost of constant availability. Dark clouds gathered as villagers rushed to save crops before heavy rain. Ethan ran to help Jacob, leaving his own wheat uncovered and vulnerable. Together, they saved Jacob's harvest, while Ethan's dreams soaked silently in rain. By nightfall, Ethan stood staring at mud where his future once grew. His mother whispered, "You saved everyone's harvest except your own." That sentence broke something deep inside Ethan's heart and mind. The next morning, Ethan visited old George, a farmer known for quiet wisdom. Ethan confessed, "I help everyone, yet I feel empty and invisible." George pointed to the river flowing calmly beside them. He said, "Even rivers need boundaries, or they flood and destroy themselves. Kindness without limits becomes self-destruction, not virtue." George gave Ethan a challenge that would reshape his entire identity. For 7 days, don't say yes immediately. Pause and check your energy. Ask yourself, can I afford this emotionally, mentally, right now? If not, simply say, "Not today," without explaining or apologizing excessively. The first test came quickly when Jacob needed help again. Ethan looked at his unfinished field and felt guilt rise sharply. He breathed deeply and said no, choosing self-respect over approval. Jacob walked away confused, while Ethan returned to his work. That evening, his field stood ready for planting, for the first time in months. The next days felt strange, quiet, and emotionally uncomfortable. Ethan said no politely, firmly, protecting his mental peace. Something unexpected happened when heavy rain damaged Ethan's roof. No one came running to help this time. Instead of anger, Ethan felt clarity and surprising inner strength. He fixed the roof alone, realizing self-worth doesn't need witnesses. That night, Ethan whispered, "So this is what peace feels like." Weeks passed, and Ethan transformed without becoming cold or cruel. He stopped chasing validation and started choosing healthy boundaries. People adjusted, solved their own problems, and stopped unnecessary demands. Strangely, they respected Ethan more than before. His crops grew greener, his body healthier, his smile returned naturally. Saying no didn't ruin relationships, it filtered them. Old George visited again, smiling at Ethan's thriving land. He asked, "Did the world collapse when you stopped being available?" Ethan replied, "No, it finally made space for me." This is the hidden power behind emotional boundaries. You're not selfish for protecting your time and energy. You're responsible for your peace before anyone else's comfort. People respect what you protect, not what you endlessly sacrifice. If this story felt personal, maybe you're like Ethan. Remember, choosing yourself is not rejection, it's survival. More stories like this will be uploaded on our channel, where wisdom meets real life. The next story may answer a question you're afraid to ask yourself.